When we did our study with the Medill Data Project at Northwestern University's School of Journalism, we found that at the elementary school level, more students in traditional public schools, including neighborhood schools alone, were exceeding standards on the state exams than the charter school counterparts.
They don't have to have the same resources for students with special needs. Researchers at UIC have found that for the most part, charter schools are absorbing students with like low-level special needs. Maybe they are ADD or something to that effect. But when you get to like the students with the most challenging special needs, charter schools don't have the resources to teach and provide education services to those children. Another way in which charter schools can filter out children is through disciplinary measures. If children break disciplinary code, if you violate too many of these disciplinary codes, that gives them the pretext to dismiss those students. You take those kids out of the charter schools and you plop them into the public schools. And in many ways, I would argue, this is exactly what we mean by building a two-tier education system.
The kind of information that's available about the spending of charter schools is very, very little. A charter school contract is maybe 16, 17 pages. That's a lot shorter than any mortgage documents that you would have to sign. And yet, they're giving them millions and tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in total every year. The problem stems from the authorizer, the school district, that is approving these charter schools and giving them this money with not too many strings attached.
There is a lot of money exchanging hands, and a lot of well-to-do people can make money in charter schools. You know, there's money to be made there. There's profit to be taken. I mean, there's a lot of overhead in charter schools that's not going straight to the kids, and it's very unregulated.
The original schools as laboratories of innovation were designed to pilot something that would then be introduced broadly into the traditional schools. But now, because there's a competitive mindset, there's intellectual property that schools are trying to hold on to and hold close and don't want to share it. So that breaks down the ability of all schools to learn.
You have charter schools move into African American neighborhoods. They take children from the public schools. The public schools start to look underutilized. That underutilization becomes the pretext in which you can close that public school, and now we're seeing charter schools being opened up in those same neighborhoods.